Ben, 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 Ben.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Ben, 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 Ben.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Tom and Ben. Welcome, everybody. Did you enjoy? Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's very good.
Oh, so welcome.
Which Ninja Turtle were you?
I always liked purple.
Yeah, I was purple because I was a big nerd. And he was the only one remotely nerdy.
And he could actually hit people with his weapon.
That's true. He didn't have to use the flat end of his sword or anything like that.
Or cut their belt or a thing that falls on them.
Yeah, you could just hit him with a stick.
And just wail on them, which just seems the best.
Does seem like the best. When he does machines, which you could read in the wrong way.
He does machines.
Donatello does machines.
Oh, he's got the Fuckatron.
He's got he's got one of those bikes like Mac made in Always Sunny. Who knows? Okay. Who knows what turtles do?
Wow. Okay. But yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really super into it as a kid.
Oh shit!
Didn't really watch it.
Fair enough. I was big. I was a big Turtleman. He used to call me Benny B. Turtleman.
Benny B. Turtleman. Wow. Okay.
It's true. True story.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I haven't seen the new one though. Heard it's good.
Yeah. It's got the. Not that I've seen it. It's got a good art style. I feel like they saw into the Spideyverse and they were like,
"Let's do one of those.
let's make one of those."
Yeah, I've heard it's almost as good as that.
But have you ever seen some of the original comics?
Oh, they've got a great grimdark art style because it was supposed to be a parody of Daredevil.
Well, so they're set in the same universe as Daredevil.
Because the ooze that makes
Daredevil blind made the turtles.
Exactly, and it's supposed to be like a dark satire of comics at the time.
Yeah, but it's actually pretty brutal and ruthless.
Yeah, it was not for kids originally. It got more kidified as it went along. They all had red. It was only later when they're like, we need to sell this to kids. We've got to color code them.
Oh, right.
Then we got the much happier family-friendly
They're
version.
a lot more cutesy. Yeah. So was it in the UK they were called the Hero Turtles rather than Ninjas?
That's right. Yeah, because at the time there was this big pushback against ninja stuff, and nunchucks and ninja stars were both banned in the UK.
Wow.
As lethal weapons.
I was. We were looking at this the other day, the list of things that are banned in the UK.
It's real knee-jerk reaction shit.
Some wacky things.
Because it's way easier to just go buy a knife, which is way deadlier than a nunchuck. If you haven't practiced for 4 years with that, you're more likely to hit yourself than anyone else.
Yeah, nunchuck. I'm coming out. I think bad weapon.
Oh yeah, terrible weapon.
Just cool.
Yeah.
But not good.
Not good at all. Apparently that's why Splinter gave them all those weapons.
Because he trained them wrong as a joke?
As a joke. No, Michelangelo wasn't disciplined enough. So he gave him a weapon that he would hurt himself with unless he learned discipline.
Oh.
Because he was too much of a party dude.
Why did he give the nerd the stick?
I can't remember. But Leonardo, as the leader, had the responsibility of leading the troops. So he had the most lethal weapon because he had to learn the solemn responsibility of taking a life.
Right, okay. Wow. What about the Raphael with the sai?
Yeah, I can't remember.
What's his...
And this might just be a fan theory as well. I don't know. Someone told it to me years ago and it's sort of stuck in my brain as canon.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I feel like there needs to be a moral lesson behind everything Splinter ever said and did.
Okay. He
seems like that kind of guy, He's like a Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. I like Splinter. He's a cool dude.
Oh, yeah. Raphael got given defensive weapons because he was such a hothead.
Oh.
His weapons are for parrying and shit.
Okay. Donatello got given something simple.
Oh, because he was
Stop fucking around with all your nerd shit here. You get the stick.
Yeah, the least tech thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, their weapons are the exact opposite of their personalities to level them out.
God, imagine if you sat them in a circle and you're like, right, guys, all trade one weapon to the left. How much more fucking powerful they would be.
They would be way more powerful.
Give the fucking hothead the swords. God, that seems so much better. The tech guy, he can have the nunchucks, sure. I think that'd be infinitely better.
Oh, apparently Sai in reality are blunt. It's more like a baton with prongs,
Really?
like a tonfa,
Tonfa.
metal stick.
I like tonfas as weapons. I think those are cool. And Sai.
I feel like I could use a stick, though.
That doesn't look fucking blunt.
Do you want?
Look how pointy that is.
Maybe he sharpened it.
Yeah. I do.
Donatello starts adding like laser sights to his stick.
Yeah. What? Wow. Oh my god. Okay. I'm into that.
Reflex cloth, crosshairs, hollow scopes, all that shit.
Wow.
All the
Oh
attachments
my God,
from
this-
like Call of Duty.
Tactical stick.
Yeah.
Sounds bonkers. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen like sharp ones, pointy ones before, but maybe his were not. When did a sword become a farming tool? You could probably do some farming work with it.
Not all ninja weapons are farming tools, just some of them, right? Because there was a law like outlawing peasants couldn't own weapons, right? And so they trained with their tools. or
I'm
something
pretty
like that.
sure this was in China as well, where this happened, not in Japan.
Wow. Chat. All of chat is racist, it turns out.
Turns out, but it wasn't it in Japan. Just only like the samurai class could even own swords.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to own one outside.
At some
of that.
point. I mean, like, it's a 600-year period. Like, like we are vastly generalizing.
Yeah, but it was that's where a lot of like martial arts and where a lot of these weapons came from because they were farming tools. It's when
That's all
China
they
was
had.
like, no weapons for peasants, and they're like, fine, boom, now I can use this as a weapon instead. What would be your
Tiger Claw on chain.
Ooh,
That's kind of a goofy one.
that is a good one.
We've done this before. I remember this. You just wanted a big ball on stick.
That's good, but I'm thinking like more basic.
Like
More-
I want like an image with
we've
like
looked at like the ninja weapons before.
yeah.
Yeah, I think ball on stick is pretty good.
Oh, this is cool. Sickle on chain. That looks kind of fun. I mean, all of these require an incredible amount of training, right? That I'm not going to pull off.
I'm pretty sure this is the fucking image that we looked at.
Probably. I mean, Naginata, it's basically a halberd. That's
Yeah.
a pretty cool weapon. That's what I use a lot in Dark Souls. I like having reach, but I also like having two-handed power on top of so it's like spear and axe in one.
Yeah, the combo.
Pretty fucking good.
There, I quite like the Tetsubo.
Yeah.
It's just a big fucking club.
Same with that's how you play Dark Souls.
Yeah, there's a reason why they call it the Great Club. It has great in the name. Very rad. But no, I'm thinking like, was the movie? Is it the Young Master where they have the bench?
Don't remember.
Yeah, where there's
Oh, right, yeah, and he's just like messing them up with the stool.
like this thing is an amazing weapon. Twofold, because one time you can just sit down if you want to.
True, but I worry that the way the legs are like set up here.
No, that's a great weapon.
You know those like wooden training posts?
Look at him go.
Wooden training dummy kung fu.
Yeah.
You know these boys.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who's like you're gonna fight in like your ninja scenario has spent hundreds of hours on one of these bad boys, like blocking and punching and learning. So I feel like bringing your own little version of that to a battlefield, just playing into their training. They know how to handle stubby little wooden limbs.
The rest of the time, they spend practicing against another person, and that's like being like, well, don't bring your arms and legs to one of these fights.
That's what they're expecting.
Because they're expecting someone with arms and legs.
Exactly,
To turn up.
octopus form.
Okay,
That's how
yeah,
you surprise your opponent.
yeah, like turning up. Yeah, octopus fighting style. There must be one. That must be a thing. It's just like me wearing you on my back. We both fight in different directions.